Wow. Holy shit. They're little globes. Mind blown. It's like they're little globes there, but then if I undid the top and dumped it onto the ground, they would become flat again. It's crazy how that works. It's like water droplets, round. A pool in somebody's yard, flat. Oceans, round. Crazy. It's like small round, medium flat, large round. You're like, what is this? You're not going to hit us with another rap song? No. Sorry, guys. I just like to express myself with the music and everything. Okay, I'm not this. As much as I tried to be the science guy, I'm not the science guy. Okay, I'm more of the artsy fartsy meme song guy. I like to create content. So, but it looks like old Nick Nebula was right. Remember him back in the day? Yeah, he said it was a globe. Oh! I bet he was picked first for the dodgeball team. Let's get into this. All right, I'm going to start off on a positive note. I know I kind of ripped some people in the last video. Didn't mean to. It just happened in the middle of the rant. I'm sorry. So we're gonna be nice at the beginning of this video, and I want to say shout out, thank you to Pastor Will Duffy for making the final experiment happen. That was awesome. That was awesome. I love it. I love it. And then I also want to say thank you for choosing Jaron to go, and you didn't pick like two Austin Whitsits or like an Austin Whitsit and a Dave Weiss or some other combo of basically any other flat earther that can't admit what happened down there. Jaron's like the only one. It's like Jaron and I are we're like the only two. He wants to say he's the only one, but he must not have seen my video because I have also RIP'd the flat earth, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, anyways, so thank you, Will Duffy, for putting up all that money to make this happen, because there's a reason why it's called the final experiment, because it's going to falsify one of the models. One of them's got to go. When you go down there and see the sun, do a 360 or whatever, it's going to determine which model is incorrect. And it just so happens that the flat earth took the big fat L on that one. So thank you, Will Duffy, and also thank you to Jaron for actually going down there, because I know at the beginning you were like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go. I remember there for a while you're like, I'm not going. And then you like changed your mind and you decided to go. I'm really glad you did, because you're like literally the one person in the community that could actually, you know, admit when they get new evidence and then like change their beliefs. And where's Whitsit at? Where's Whitsit? What's he behind the scenes trying to think of some big words to big word his way out of this one? I don't think you're going to big word your way out of this one, Whitsit. I don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm glad you didn't send two of him, because he comes back and says, oh, this is great news for the flat earth. This is great news for the flat earth. Now we have more information. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's unbelievable. I can't even, it's like, this is really showing, you know, who the people are that are just in it for the money. I call them the grifters, because you're grifting now, because now it's been exposed. The truth is out there. There's no debating it. There's no question. Before, when I said that we didn't have all the puzzle pieces, and other people are like arguing in my comments, like, yes, we did. We've had all the puzzle pieces for like 2,000 years. Okay, that's fine. There were puzzle pieces out there that have been given to us. You're right. And you can take all the puzzle pieces that everybody gives you that you think are smarter than you. You can accept the puzzle pieces, but guess what? If you do that, you're probably in your 8th booster right now. You're probably the type of person that puts a mask on to go jog around the neighborhood. Just kidding, you don't go jog. Anyway, you get the point. You get the point. Let's just say you wear the mask when you get into your motorized cart at Walmart. If you just go through life and you don't question anything anybody ever tells you, I feel sorry for that person, because they don't have a brain, because they don't think for themselves. Okay? At least people in the flat earth community, at least we try to think for ourselves. Okay? We took a swing, and guess what? We missed. We were up there, we took a swing, but yeah, whiff, big time whiff, big old miss. But guess what? We took the swing, we tried to figure it out. It's just, the thing with the flat earth is like, you're going after the biggest thing. You're going after literally the biggest thing, the earth. But When you try to question that, it's something that, we've been told since we were 3 years old, probably before that. I'm not kidding. When you're laying in your little crib, you look up what's the mobile of planets. A lot of the times, other times it's like dinosaurs or something like that. Dinosaurs and planets. Every little kid's dream. And I'm going to say right now, if the videos that some of the Globers are putting out these days, if these would have existed back in 2015, 2016, I don't think I would have been a flat earther. Because now it's like, I love the science. That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, I was like, dude, the flat earthers are the only ones out here doing science. They're out there actually doing stuff. Meanwhile, these Globers are just making jokes about falling off the edge and dumb shit like that. And I was like, they don't have anything to offer. We're actually going out and testing water. We're actually trying to figure this out. But I feel like the tables have turned. And now the flat earthers feel like they got it all figured out. They don't need to do anything anymore. Meanwhile, the Globers, I'm not going to lie, they're the ones that showed up in Antarctica ready to do science experiments. They were a lot more prepared. They knew how compasses work. If there would have been a video that proved different weights of objects on different parts of the Earth based on spin and gravity, and the person was like accurately nailing the predictions based on spin and gravity, I would have been like, damn, that's pretty convincing. And the one thing that was always going to be the death blow was the sun. And when you went to look for southern 24-hour sun videos, they didn't exist. Like there was like 2 or 3 that, from what I saw, I only saw like 2 or 3 and they were all fake looking. Like they'd start off, the clouds were in one spot. They'd come around and the exact same clouds would be there again. Like they just looped the footage or something. Like exactly, like pixel for pixel, the exact same clouds. Or the ones that had the mountains with like the time that was like behind one of the mountains, like they layered it. I do video. I know what layering is. I know what happens when you, like, come on. So I was like, that's all we have at the time. So at that point, it's like, it's already, like the doubt has already set in. So it's like, it doesn't really matter what shows up after that. Yeah, in 2019 or whatever, Anthony Powell showed up with his amazing 360 videos of the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Those were like way after the fact though. It's like, where were these in like 2016, 2015? How come these didn't exist? So it was always a big question. That's why when they decided to send trusted flat earthers down there, which I trust Jaron. Like I said, I don't know about Whitsitt, or whatever, whoever that other girl was. But when I was like, they're going to send Jaron down there, I'm good with it because I know he will come back with the truth. The guy does not make videos that are popular. He doesn't do it to make money. I know he like tries to sell stuff and he's always, he's advertising his stuff and promoting his stuff and everything like that to make money, but he doesn't make content to make money. He's not saying the popular thing. He's not out lying to people just to get more clicks. Like I said, the guy roasted his channel by, calling out Christianity and making fun of the Bible and stuff. God, those were the best videos, Jaron. Make those videos. But I think his channel will survive. I think he will be just fine. He's going to suffer a tiny bit of a hit as he overlaps and he loses a bunch of the flat earthers that are going to be all mad at him because he's exposing the truth of it. But there's going to be new people coming on because Jaron is a likable person and he makes good content. He has talent. Therefore, I think he will be successful no matter what he decides he wants to talk about. However, I will say though, his last like 3 live streams on the last 3 Friday nights have been killer. Dude, the last one from like last night, killer. It's like 4 hours just beating the shit out of the flat earth. It's fantastic. And everything he says is like spot on. He's just got a way of explaining it that's just easy to understand. I love it. That's why I'm saying he's got talent. He's got talent. I think he will remain successful. I think he'll just progress now to the next level. And for these people that say that you can't look up at the sky to understand what you're standing on the ground, I used to believe that. I probably made one of the memes where the people were like pointing up to the sky and he's like, look, son, the Earth's the globe. I probably actually made one of those memes. I can't remember. I made so many. But that's completely wrong. That's just wrong. If you know what happens in the sky and it's happened for hundreds of years and you know exactly, and you have basically a map on the sky, you can then tell where you are on the ground based on where you're looking up at the sky because it does the same thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at the sky to determine what you're standing on. And the sun is the killer. You can't come up with a flat Earth map that explains the sun. You just can't do it. It doesn't exist. So therefore, globe. I might have to change my name to like Nick Globalicious or something like that. Nick Globalicious. And I could like just put like 15 globes back here. Just like I could just go buy all the different globes. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for this video. These are just my opinions, but I could be right.